What is up, guys? It's been a little bit since we've had a bit of a shop update, and I just bought 5 new bikes. So I figured today we'll kind of just freeball it, walk around the shop, show you guys what's going on, show you some new bikes, maybe even go for a ride. One of these bikes is a 70cc Honda Express, and it is beyond fast. There's no reason for a Honda Express to ever go that fast, ever. So with that being said, let's take a walk around the shop and see what's going on around here. So what I was kind of thinking for this season is I would absolutely love to get into 4-strokes, some bigger bikes. So with that being said, I have a couple of Honda C70s if you want to check those out. I plan on kind of just learning how 4-strokes work this year. Really just kind of diving into what these guys actually do, how they run, how they operate. And honestly, I would love to do more motorcycle stuff in general. And instead of pushing 45 miles per hour, almost max, running a motor really hot, I'd love to just have that be the standard. And yeah, so I pulled these out from my storage unit. I've had these for probably 2-3 years now. And guys, when you guys see my shop, this is maybe like not even a quarter of what I actually own. So I got all kinds of fun stuff coming. So let's keep on going. As you guys know, we got the 1973 Volkswagen Bug. I can't wait to get into that kind of content as well. I've had that for about 6-7 years now. Over here we have a couple of customer bikes. Some of these are trade-ins, some potential part outs. Some of this stuff will be for sale. But yeah, just kind of bundling some of the ones that we've gotten recently there. We have a storage rack and some more part out bikes. Just a few parts. I got a lot of other parts not in here right now, but the thing that really got me going on the Honda C70s is this Honda CT90. This is actually a customer's bike. I've already done probably 4 or 5 Honda Expresses. If you guys seen a couple of our other YouTube videos on how I repaired those. This is the same customer. This is his father's bike. So I plan on doing this for him. And before I start working on his bike, I figured working on my own stuff would probably be a really good idea. So with that being said, I can't wait to work on this because this thing is super cool. I bought this, actually, what was crazy, I bought this Honda PA50 not even a quarter of a mile away from the house I grew up in, which was really cool. So we bought that, and these are all of those bikes. These are the 5 new bikes that I just picked up. So before we start looking at those, we're gonna keep on walking around the shop. Finally had room to pull out the bicycles. My father actually dropped off this shelf, which goes, if you can see over there, maybe even zoom in, there are some containers that are just huge organizers. That's gonna be a wonderful way to store my parts really well. We got some other bikes here. These 2 Blue Pooks are going to be sold in about a week. These 2 Hondas may be a pair being sold to somebody in another state. We'll see where that goes. We got the green one running now, and I'm waiting to get a cylinder on this guy here. But these guys are beautiful, wonderful bikes. Hopefully they do get sold as a pair. That'd be great. So I wanted to do a home gym where the Volkswagen Beetle was, but you have to make do. So I put this guy in here. This is kind of going to be the lounge area where we watch football and just kind of hang out in general. Got the Magnum just kind of stanced up. And yeah, I mean, this is just a hangout spot. This is where I'll sit and edit, videos while I'm just chilling. So next over here, we got my sport bike. Again, I can't wait to do content like that at some point in the future. But we're gonna work our way up, guys. So 4-stroke, 70cc, 90cc's. Eventually we'll get to the 600 cc's. But I finally got the Christmas Maxi running again. But unfortunately, this is not my motor. This motor is actually a customer's motor. He sent this in, and I'm just rebuilt the bearings, the seals, checked out all the internals. We installed a new carburetor on it. And he just kind of wanted it running stock again. And so we're at the final haul of that, and I'm getting ready to send it back to him now. And then if you guys are watching my stuff, you would know that we had a part 1 of rebuilding the bottom end of this motor. That motor is sitting over there, which we'll walk by. And that part 2 will be coming out at some point here. I need to finish up this job for a customer, and then we'll probably get going on that. So with that being said as well, we have not one, but two Yamaha QT50s. That Yamaha is done. I got to do like one more test ride on it to make sure that it works very well and it's up to standard. But that bike might be sold by itself, or I might pair it with this Yamaha. This Yamaha is really nice. The issues were their tanks were horrible. They were super rusty. I used a solution and it came out great. The only reason that this bike is on this table, first off, this would never be for sale. You guys will never be able to buy this from me. This is gonna always be in my collection. This is a 1986 Puch Maxi. This thing's sweet. It's got a little seat in there. The color scheme is awesome. The gold mags are sick. It's a ZA52 speed motor. Oh yeah, this thing is awesome. I can't wait to do this bike, but the only reason that this is on the table is because that motor on my Christmas Maxi for the customer is actually a 2 horsepower, and I just pulled the 2 horsepower exhaust because it is different than the 1 and the 1.5 horsepower motor. So I needed something to kind of make sure that the motor was going to be exactly the same because he did not send me the exhaust. So with that being said, yeah, we'll keep on going this way here. As you guys know, if you follow me on Instagram, if you want to go this way, if you guys follow me on Instagram, which hopefully all you guys do, and if you don't, go check it out. We stopped halfway in a Chow refurbish, and I just need to restart. The reason why I paused is because I want to give this guy the best quality. He is a returning customer. If you guys saw last year, we did a Honda PA50 that came out amazing. I'm doing the exact same thing to that Honda over there. But like I said, I want to treat this guy so well. So we were waiting for these. I got 2 ultrasonic cleaners. I have a little guy for everyday use and a big guy for motor cases. So if you guys have any, I have yet to use these, and if you guys have any suggestions on what kind of solution to use, let me know, because I'm in the early stages of trying to figure out what to use. So I definitely need to clean off some of my room here. I can't wait to get this out because it's taking up my room. But yeah, and then like I said earlier, if you guys haven't seen the part 1 video of rebuilding the bottom end of my Maxi, you definitely should check that out. I plan on putting a bigger carburetor on it and also a bigger 3D printed intake from Worth It LLC. Shout out to them for sending me a bunch of these. And then, yeah, this is kind of just the active table. A watcher of mine actually sent me these super cool plates. If you want to take a look at those, he sent me some matching plates that I actually can't wait to put on some of my own bikes. I have a lot of twins. I have a lot of pairs. So for my own personal collection, I'd love to put these on there. Shout out to my guy for sending me these. Really appreciate that. With that being said too, if you guys have any mopeds for sale, bundles, I love bulk deals. I'd love to buy whatever you guys got. So just let me know down in the comments below if you guys have anything that you want to sell me or you want to get rid of. So just let me know there. We'll keep on going that way. I can't wait to get this big dealership sign going. I do this for a day job. I fix random stuff for a company, and signs is definitely something that I know how to do. So at some point I'm gonna get the electrical working on that, and that'll be really cool. I got a Gorelli here that I've been dragging my feet on. It just needs an exhaust. The Scrap Maxi needs a little bit of an upgrade. I'd love to put like a 64cc or a 70cc kit on it. Couple of my dailies, I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm riding so many other people's bikes that I don't know, I might end up selling one of these and mounting another one on the wall, because the white one I love. That's one of my favorite bikes. That's actually where a lot of my content blew up. That was my first over 1 million views. And yeah, so a lot of it started from this bike and then a red Puch. I got some cool stuff in here. I'm actually gonna go ahead and take that camera so I can show you guys what I got in here. There's a couple of FA50s, but that's not what's really, really cool. If you guys know what those stripes are on those Motobucanes, then there's nothing else to say. And also, one of them's got mag wheels. So I'm gonna give that back. As far as shop updates goes, guys, you're pretty much up to date. That's where we're at with this place. we're getting ready to install actually here, we'll go over this way. So I need a lot more space here. I need a place for parts, I need an office, and just a place to do editing. So what we are doing, we've been planning this, but it's always comes down to money. So we're doing a 30-foot loft, a 30-foot wide loft by roughly 18 to 16 feet like this. And pretty much gonna be doubling up this space here. So that's gonna be cool. We're getting really, really close to ordering the front mounting floating beam. And from there, I'll just kind of, as money comes in, put our support beams in and just keep on growing this place. Money is coming in, but money also needs to go out so we can buy more bikes, resell more bikes, and just make RestoCycles huge. So all you guys that send me stuff, send me all these bikes to buy. I really appreciate it a lot. You guys are super helpful. So with that being said, like I said, we have some sick bikes. So come on over here and we can check these things out. And like I said, we will absolutely go for a ride because you guys have to see this 70cc Honda Express is ridiculous. So as you guys can see, it's got the MLM pipe. And then as far as that goes, it's got a DeLorto carburetor. It's probably a 1515. Yeah, this thing is ridiculous. And then as far as anything else crazy, we pretty much just have a standard blue Honda Express, a yellow Honda Express, a silver Urban Express Deluxe. That's actually a really cool bike. And if you guys can't tell, there's obviously two of them. But the Deluxe is really cool because it had a little bit extra chrome on the exhaust. It had a slightly bigger battery with the Deluxe sticker on it. And as far as that goes, there wasn't too much different on these two bikes. This one's got a super janky exhaust. But the really cool thing about the Deluxe model is it's got an electric start. This one doesn't work. I can't wait to work on it. My very first bike was a Urban Express, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to working on an Urban Express. I still have mine. It was a 1 year, one color Deluxe as well, and one day I'll get it going again, but as of right now, I'm too busy working on everybody else's bikes. So with that being said, guys, let's get this thing running, riding, and let's go rip it. All right, guys, so we ended up getting a bunch of rain that afternoon, and I wasn't able to go for a ride. So today, here we go. We're gonna go ahead, pull this thing out, go for a ride, and see just how fast we can get this thing to go. All right, this thing is ridiculous. 42, 43 miles per hour on a little Honda Express. It feels so dangerous, but honestly, I can't stop smiling. I was gonna sell this, but I don't know. I might just keep this thing. Probably gonna keep this thing. We're gonna keep this thing. Hey, yo, my eyes are super dried out. That thing was sick.